All right, let's talk about counterfeit coins for a second. All right, I got a picture yesterday from a dealer of a Morgan dollar 84S in a 65 grade. When I got around to it, I looked it up. It's a $165,000 coin. Then he sent me another text right after because I said to him, "How much? How much you want for it? Maybe you got it as at a good price because you're a dealer and I can get it for 100 grand or something." Then he lets me know that it's a counterfeit. It's worth 165 bucks. And I laughed, but it's funny because at the same time I'm taking a course on rare coins, and one of the books, the thickest one, is about counterfeits, and I'm in the middle of that book right now. So I'm staring at this thing, and I just thought it was insane that somebody had an NGC coin online with a barcode that's in a counterfeit slab, with the right barcode, which I tell people all the time. Don't buy coins on eBay. I wouldn't travel as much as I do if I could just buy every coin on eBay, but a lot of them are fake. And people think that I'm just trying to get them to buy from me and I want them to pay my prices. But a lot of times the product that you're looking at is fake. That's why it's priced so low. Oh, I can get it for $1,000 cheaper right now. You can't. If you have your finger on the pulse of the market, you know what the market prices are. You know what the market prices are, and they're not going to sway too far in one direction or another from the going market price. If you can save 90% on something and it's rare, that's a fraud. That's not real. Plus, if someone, counterfeit detection is very difficult because people have to really improve their game to be able to put these counterfeits out, and they do. So you'll get a coin like that, 84S Morgan, that you think's worth 165 grand, and the barcode checks out, and it's a fake. So you need to deal with reputable dealers. I'll tell you quickly about a couple of counterfeit detection methods that you can use in a second. But this even happens with John F. Kennedy half dollars. And I was talking to the guys in the meeting this morning about this. John F. Kennedy half dollars, true Gen BU uncirculated Kennedys go for a certain price in the market. If you see companies online selling the same product, or they're claiming it to be the same product, and the price is 80% cheaper than what other dealers are quoting you, they're probably not uncirculated coins. They're probably about uncirculated coins. And if you don't know how to look for signs of wear on that coin to show that it's been circulated, you'll never know. But there's a lot of rolls of silver that I don't keep that I'll sell off for $275 and you can buy them for $325. And you think that's the same deal because the dealer's calling it uncirculated for $3.25, when I'll charge for an uncirculated roll $550 or $600 for a high grade uncirculated roll. I'll charge more. They'll think they found a better price online. And I said, be careful. Unless you know how to grade coins, I'm not saying you have to trust me, but you should talk to me for a little bit so I can show you that I know how to grade these coins and I know what they are. And an uncirculated coin will go up in value. An about uncirculated coin won't. If you're just a price buyer and you want something for $3.25 and you're going to be happy in your ignorance, then be my guest, or buy a real uncirculated roll that will get you some appreciation. And yes, you have to trust me first and talk to me for some time to decide that you trust in the way that I go about navigating through this market. Ask me about my track record and my background and where I've been, who I've worked with, what I've done the past few years, and then you can do a first deal with me, and this is how we usually build these relationships. All right, real quick, counterfeit detection. When they make counterfeits, they make a lot less of them than when they actually mint coins. When they mint, they'll make millions. So dies get polished. So very few times will you see actual real die polish on counterfeit coins. There's no need. They only mint so few of them. Second thing, on authentic coins, most of the time, that's where you're going to see contact marks, bag marks, abrasions, and things like that. Counterfeits are next to perfect, and you're not going to see marks or anything like that. Only in one instance will you see that. You'll see someone take a real die and turn it into the counterfeit die. If that real die has some kind of marks on it, it'll transfer over to the counterfeit die. And then you might run into one day 2 coins that have the exact same mark on them. They're called depressions. That's a good telltale sign that you get a counterfeit. But what's the likelihood that you're going to run into 2 of the exact same counterfeits that were made from one die? But real circulated coins have actually been circulated. When they make counterfeits, they look perfect. They look like proof-like coins, like they look perfect for counterfeit. So look out for that. Very few depressions, they call them, or marks is what you'll see on counterfeits, and you won't see much die polish, if at all. The only time you'll see die polish is if when they use the real die to make the counterfeit die, some of the polish wore off. So very little die polish. Just a little bit about counterfeits because I don't want to ramble and go on for too long. But this is important stuff, and you need a real dealer. You have to spend time talking to somebody to decide you trust them. If you start to talk to me, you will work with me. with me, and I will take you down the road if I have something that's in line with what you're looking for. I think it's about time that you guys start making the phone call and find out what we're really up to. We're doing well. I'm honest, I'm ethical, and I'm looking to gain the clients. I mean, I can't say it any other way, but if nothing else, enjoy the information, and best of luck to you in your collecting.